Hello there, and welcome back to Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. And this is a series, if you're new, where we go over the top posts for the last week on the subreddit. Now, last week I did this on a Tuesday. I was running a little bit late, so there may be a couple here that are repeated. So that's just something we'll have to deal with. A lot of these that show that I clicked them is just because I looked at them on my own between then and now, but we didn't see them last week. So let's get started. Coming closer to comprehensive astronomic catalog. Oh my goodness. So this is a SpaceX thing. Oh man, SpaceX is space exploration, I suppose, because there is actually a mod called just SpaceX as well. Yeah, this is the level of organization. This mod is pretty crazy. Like the level of organization this person is achieving while using this mod is pretty crazy. 200 hours in SpaceX, and now I'm getting scared. My factory must grow. Yes, it's pretty nuts, guys. It's pretty nuts. Circuitry keychain. So these were shown last week, I believe. Very cool. I mentioned I got these myself. I was sent some by the creator of them, which was really nice. I showed them in my video a couple weeks ago on like the Factorio merchandise and 3D printed stuff I own. So definitely worth checking these out. They're really cool because they're actual circuit boards. Yeah, this saw this last week though. Hey, so I heard you guys like spaghetti. Oh dear. All right, it's like spaghetti style, but I think maybe it's a little, it's like if you took spaghetti and like laid a thin layer out across the whole plate. That's like what this is. Like the real intense spaghetti is just when it's a pile, when there's just like no space for anything else, when all these gaps are filled in. But this is getting there. I like it. I still really like it. Accumulation being out energy makes me more uncomfortable than anything else. Yeah, this is kind of nerve-wracking for sure. Because belts are too mainstream. Oh dear God. Inserters. These people are insane. Whoever y'all are, I don't know what you're doing, but it's illegal. Factorio, oh no. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You are moving coal, why aren't you using burner inserters? Are you a wimp? Yeah. Oh, this is a good point though. There's a limited distance you could travel since at some point all burners are fully consuming all coal for fuel. That is actually probably true, yeah. I'm very unhappy with this. Nothing like a good old Italian style spaghetti base. Fairly organized for spaghetti, but still I'd say spaghetti-ish. Yeah, these are really nice, so I am jealous of these type of bases. I can't really build bases like this anymore. When I first started playing, my bases were like this, but at least for me, once I get into the main bus style, it's very, very difficult to get out of it. I think in my space exploration playthrough, I tried to build a spaghetti base, and I kind of achieved it, but I was really trying. It's very difficult to get out of the main bus mindset. So I'm jealous. So this biter showed up when I was in the restroom, and it's a category 15 biter. Oh dear God. Oh my lord, what is this from? Crastoria or Rampant or something? Hey, all your pixels. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I love it. Quality makes this picture perfect. Holy Space Science Pack, what mod does the monster come from? Yeah, that's crazy. Top 10 real biter images that will shock you. Turbo Spooky. Oh my god. Would you like to know more? Yeah, but what mod is it from? Oh, in-game evolution. Shawls. Okay, interesting. So I introduced his friend to Factorio, and all he does is complain. Oh my goodness. Is that an effing rabbit? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like a rabbit with a blowtorch on its head. In actuality, that's a guy with a big nose to the right complaining about something with his hand going up and pointing down. His other hand is on his hips. Are they referring to this? Oh, is that his nose? And then that's his hand? Okay, I'm I'm so confused, but I think I get it. So, F. Also, how? Oh no! This is bad. Yeah, how do you, like, access... Oh my goodness. There was some mixing going on in there. My friends say I'm wasting time and resources when I put filters on everything, even if in theory only one train with one resource will ever go to that station. Yeah, and it's probably smart. I need to still do it in a lot of my factories. This is very clean though. I'm a big fan of this. Aside, from the little oopsie, but the belts and delivery station stuff, very clean, very I don't know if symmetrical is the right word, consistent. Very nice. First factory, starting out and having a blast. Nice, making some good progress. Red science, some green science here. A little bit of steel smelting starting. Let's go spaghetti, huge mining for a start. MO, but bigger is always better. I wouldn't say this is too... I mean, there's only one miner doing copper. They do have a lot doing iron, though, compared to the smelting and stuff. Very spaced out smelters. I'm trying to see... Oh, outputting out the side here and then side loading. Interesting. And then they do differently here. I like it. I really like looking at these new bases. It reminds me of my stuff. It's really quite fun. So a friend of mine found the button to see the electric networks on the map, so naturally she decided to make a snail out of small electric poles. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Naturally. The eyes are a nice touch, yeah. I assume these being the eyes. This is really hilarious. I love it. So a friend of mine found the... Oh, already did that. Sorry. Magic Show. Factorio fan-made... another hide-board art. Hide-board art. Girls is doing a magic trick. Are these biters? I'm not quite sure what these are. I would assume bite? I don't know. And then it disappears. Yeah. Just whoop into the inventory. Oh my gosh, I love it. I really like hide-board arts. Always, all of them. So fun, so cute, so entertaining. Just started and I've never been so excited on a settings screen. Yes. I use an alternative keyboard layout and usually have to spend a decent amount of time rebinding before I can comfortably play any game. You can imagine my frustration with so many games' lack of support and other nonsensical decisions in the menu's options menu. So as usual, right after opening Factorio for the first time, I headed to the settings, and as soon as I saw my movement keys pre-bound to WRAS, I started laughing with disbelief. Never ever have I seen a game take my layout into account before. I actually didn't know Factorio did that. Really strange thing to make me so happy, and I'm going into this game blind, so I have no idea what I'll think about it yet, although this tiny thing already gave me a great first impression. But either way, I had to praise this idea. I wish every game were so configurable. Consider it. Yeah, I did not know Factorio did this. Triggering configuration had no luck. Is your key layout just different? Oh, they use a custom layout. Well, I wonder how Factorio detected that. Remember when Total Biscuit used to review games, the first thing he would review was the settings menu? You usually know the quality of a game just by looking at the settings menu. Yeah, you do. I mean, not always, but usually, like, if a game just is completely lacking a lot of settings, it's probably not going to be that great. Now, there are some games I've played that have a very extensive settings menu and the game still sucks, but that's not very common. You're in for a treat. The designers and developers and designers really do have player experience in mind, and there are lots of intuitive and small quality of life things that you will eventually run across. Yes, absolutely true. Just another day clearing a resource patch in Death World Marathon. Whew. That is, that's a lot of bugs. Based on the amount of dead stuff here, well, these are actually, I don't see any bases right here. So they just must have just aggroed these guys trying to kill these bases, it seems like. Holy moly. Flamethrower. Looks like it's working pretty well. Surprised they actually survived all this. Jeez. Jimbo needs more copper, so Jimbo got on and get copper. An hour later, it was all worth it. Nice. They're going to have to defend. I mean, they are defending it, but man, yeah. Good thing they defended the heck out of that outpost. It is, oof, that's going to attract some attention. The turrets are going to be busy. Today I learned inserters take models out of beacons. I replaced an electric furnace with a beacon, but didn't remove the inserter. It took me a minute to figure out why the furnaces besides weren't getting the speed increase, and also why the beacon wasn't accepting the modules. Yeah, so that is a cool thing. Beacon or inserters can place modules into beacons and out of them, take them out, as we just saw. So you technically could automate the insertion of modules into beacons, but you can basically just do that anyway with bots if you just take a blueprint of a beacon or a copy paste of a beacon with the modules in it and then place it. Robots will put the modules in it. Doing it with inserters would be very tedious. I suppose if you're like doing a forced no bot run or something, but does that mean inserters can also put modules into beacon? Yes, they can. It could be interesting for a solar powered factory. When the sun goes down, insert efficiency models that conserve power. Oh, now that is an idea. That is actually a very interesting idea. I didn't really consider that. Some circuitry there, power switch or something. Saw you accumulator land, and I raise you this. Oh dear. That is a lot of stuff. I mean, I've seen bigger, but accumulator land was nice, but now this is accumulator world. Really? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that. 190,000, that's what I'm talking about. I've still seen bigger, but sine waves and oh, sorry. Today I learned one tile water gap is enough for you to cross, but not for biters. I'm pretty sure we saw this last week. We'll watch anyway, just in case, because it's pretty interesting. So yeah, you the character can cross one tile gaps. The enemies cannot, though. So this is why they don't have water fill in the game. Well, it just generally, but yeah. Sine waves in Fourier series in Factorio. Okay, so like I don't even know what this is to begin with, but okay, sine. Oh, okay, never mind. Can have many sine waves together to approximate other triangle wave. Okay, now I'm lost. All right. Don't get it, but uni PTSD, and I'm here starting to do the math to make blue science. Yeah, yeah. I am lost beyond belief. But okay, that's cool. It's cool. I know it's cool because I don't understand it. How do you stop playing Factorio? Well, that's a freaking lot of time in the last 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. Lock yourself in a room with no computer internet. Have someone you trust to bring you food and ignore your screams of wanting to play Victoria should take you a few years till the urge to play is gone. Yeah. Feel bad for whoever's taking care of me. People stop playing. This isn't computing. Grow. The factory must grow. Oh no, piano didn't hear I come. Please no. My 45 a second beacon sandwich red circuit factory got me inspired to do more. Took me weeks to design and perfect it, but I've finally made a 45-second beacon sandwich bot frame factory. You know, 45 bot frames or red circuits a second is ridiculous. So are these lack of pixels. Holy moly. I mean, sure. That's a lot of that's a lot of bots. Oh my goodness. Someone needs it. Yeah, exactly. 180 when idle and 1.1 gigawatt. Yeah, 1.1 gigawatt bot frame production factory. I like it. Sushi made simple. How to make sushi the easy way. Or just don't make sushi. But Just comment right here, officer. I mean, this looks fairly simple if you do want to do it. A couple combinators, what, 2? Some wiring. Yeah, there's not really a situation where they'd be more efficient. Maybe in modded, like person was starting to say, but it's not my first rocket ever. So friggin' hyped. 185 hours. That must be a pretty big factory. But I am very happy for you. Again, I don't think there's really a time clock on launching a rocket. I've talked to people who have 500 hours in the game and never launched a rocket. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if you have fun by just playing and restarting or just building a huge factory that never launches a rocket, like, that's totally go for it. That's a lot of hours in one game. I don't think I can play one map that long. I usually want to start over too much. Yeah, exactly. Very well done, though. Dedication right there. Does anyone else like color coding their plumbing? I've never considered this, never seen it, but I like it. Now, this would require a mod, obviously. I'm going to be honest, that's actually pretty brilliant. I'm a fan. Because you can easily see where stuff goes, and it just looks nice, too. I really like this. Who to the what now? Yes. This is actually really cool. I really, really like this. Really like this. Found out about this on the Alt F4 blog. Yes, so this is something you can do on the Alt F4 blog. Better file bug report. These bugs are everywhere. And it keeps moving. It's very unsettling. I hate spiders. Why do belts tell where the pipe connection is but not the pipes themselves? Here's a visual explanation. I think they provided that because I don't really understand what they're saying. Okay, wait, what? Oh. I never really noticed that, but that is... I'd say that's... I don't know if I'd classify maybe a bug or maybe just an oversight, but yeah, that's definitely not right. I think it's hilarious that this bug hasn't been found before because it requires alt mode to be off. Yeah. Over 11 people worldwide play with alt mode off. Well, it is the default setting to have it off, which I will forever complain about and not understand why it's defaulted that way, but okay. This looks indeed as a bug, but for God's sake, grab some grenades and clear the area. I mean, yeah. This is a bug, though, I think. I wonder if they... when was this posted? When was the last version released? Because there was a version released fairly recently. I wonder if they fixed it. It would not surprise me. My 110-hour 1K cents per minute base, it ain't much, but it's my first Megabase and a lot of honest work. It's actually really impressive for, this is really impressive for 110 hours, man. I could not build this in 110 hours. This is, like, kind of all over the place. It's a bit of a mess, almost. It's like an organized mess. I like it, though. And you want peaceful? Because, damn, I feel like I might go through 100 just to get that kind of area clean. Yeah, like, how do you do this in 110 hours? This is kind of crazy. 25-hour main bus base. On peaceful mode. Okay, so they did play peaceful. Okay, time for knowing what's hello. Yes, so maybe they're not. Dave McW. Commenting. Absolutely trust what he says. I'm not being sarcastic. Dave knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's still a Megabase, for sure. So, very cool. Very well done. Just look at the next couple here on the other page. Something real engineers can relate to. Dropping an item behind a desk, around a corner, under a pipe, and in some goo. Yeah. It's like under the assembler, too, apparently. Oh, my goodness. Something machine is rotated. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Any job can be quick and easy with the right tool. In your case, you need a deconstruction planner that instructs the bots to pick up items from the ground. It's super handy for situations like this. That is. I feel like a lot of people don't know about that. I forget about it sometimes myself. Robot stuck in an infinite charge loop. Potentially? Make a line of row ports and power lines from that point to the point you want them to go. Make sure you kill off the biters over there first. Yeah, that would probably fix it. Yeah, that's the bots. The bots are kind of silly sometimes. Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to do it for this one. Some really good stuff, as always. Highbore art in there, some cool bases, some funny stuff. I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed, as always. And if you did, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, aren't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Turn on notifications so you can be notified when new stuff comes out on my channel. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.